وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وقال الله تعالى ولله الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ولله الأسماء الحسنى فادعوه بها. And for Allah are the best names, so invoke Allah upon those names. So Allah is telling us to invoke Him or supplicate or panarangin to Him with His names. And we must learn the names of Allah. The names of Allah are unlimited. Even though there are more than 100 names mentioned in the Quran, but these are not the names of Allah. These are not only the names of Allah, but Allah's names are unlimited, because Allah said in the Quran, if all the trees to become pen and if all the seas to become ink, and then if you write the words of Allah, all the trees will finish, all the seas will finish, but the words of Allah will not finish. The words of Allah, it also contains the words of Allah, it contains also the names of Allah, the greatness of Allah, the magnification of Allah, the glorification of Allah, the praise of Allah. So these are the words of Allah, and words of Allah are unlimited. You can never comprehend those words of Allah, which includes the names of Allah. So name of Allah, one name of Allah here is Al-Qadir, the powerful. Yesterday the name was Al-Majid, the noble. The 130, so it was yesterday the name of Al-Wali. Al-Wali, the protector, the master, the honor, and we also call Al-Mawla. Allah is our Mawla. And Al-Hamid, the praiseworthy, the one whose praise is infinite. This is one of the name of Allah, Al-Hamid. And which is the starting of the Quran, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. After the Bismillah Rahman Rahim, Allah started with His praise. Alhamdulillah, all praises for Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Lahat na pupuri kay Allah lamang. And then Al-Muhsi, the recorder, who will gather people and then He will account for it. So we are wasting the things in the world. We have to answer to those on the day of judgment. Buying the things without needs, or abusing people, or doing the sins, or whatever we do in the life. There is a Muhsi who will recon us, who will accounting for us on the day of judgment. Then another name of Allah is Al-Mubdi, the originator, the starting, the one who start everything. All the creation originate from Allah. So Allah's name is Al-Mubdi, and Allah's name is Al-Mu'id. Al-Mu'id, the restorer. When He finish everything, then He will restore everything on the day of judgment. So one of the name of Allah is Al-Mu'id also, the restorer. Everything to restore by Allah. So Allah is a creator, Allah is a maintainer, Allah is a destroyer, and then Allah is a restorer or restorer. And another name of Allah is Al-Muhi. The name of Allah is Al-Hayy, that He is ever living, and the name of Allah is Al-Muhi, the one who gives the life. So not just He is alive infinitely forever, beside that He is Al-Muhi, the giver of the life. The giver of the life to every creation, it's from Allah. The human being, the animals, the plants, all the living creatures, even the insects and bacteria, they all get the life from Allah. Allah is the one, is the only the giver of life, and only the giver of death, only the one who gives the life, and only the one who can take the life. So one of the name of Allah is Al-Muhi. And one of the name of Allah is Al-Mumit. Al-Mumit, the giver of death. There was a teacher who asked the question to students, and he asked, what best name you like for Allah? What is the name you like most for all the names of Allah? So people said Al-Karim, Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim. So they give different names. So one of the students, he said, I like the most, the name of Allah is Al-Mumit. Al-Mumit is the one who is giver of the death. So teacher was surprised to him that why you like this name is very much. That Allah is the giver of the death. Everyone who received the death is only from Allah. And no one should complain about it. Now, he said, the student said to the teacher, I like this name of Allah, Al-Mumit, it makes me very strong. Why? Because when I believe and I say Al-Mumit, it means Allah is the giver of the death, so I don't need to fear anyone. So it makes me fearless to people because only God, Allah, is the giver of death. So why should I fear people? Because no one is holding my life and no one is holding my death. So I need to fear only God, Allah. So that's name of Allah make me very strong. And as I said earlier, one of the name of Allah is Al-Hayy, the ever-living. All of us were not alive before, but Allah made us alive. But Allah is forever living. Al-Hayy, the ever-living. And the next name of Allah is Al-Qayyum. One of the best supplication, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum bi rahmatika nastaghith. So we ask Allah to help with Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum bi rahmatika nastaghith. And what is Al-Qayyum? The eternal, the one who keeps the existence. We were never existed before. Now we are existing. Who give us existence? Allah is giving existence. So He make us qaim, He make us exist, He make us live. So He is Al-Qayyum, who is Himself is existing forever, and He is the one to exist His slaves how long He want. And in Jannah, Allah can give us the existence eternally, but it will be still depend on Allah. Our life in Jannah, in paradise, will be forever, but it still depend on Allah that He can continue this life forever. And Al-Wajid, the finder, you can find Him and He can help you to find Himself, and He can help us to find everything. The guidance, the goodness, or success. So He is the finder and He help us to find all our goals. And the last name for tonight is Al-Majid, the noble, worthy of praise and nobility. So Allah is the worthy of praise and He's a noble. He's the most praiseworthy, He's the most noble. So that's all for now. Inshallah, we can continue the same topic of names of Allah again tomorrow night. Inshallah, may Allah guide us. Subhanallah yamdi, subhanallah al-azim, adada khalqi idha nafsi, ta'arshi idha kalimatihi. Subhanallah yamdi, subhanallah al-azim, adada khalqi idha nafsi, ta'arshi idha kalimatihi. Subhanallah yamdi, subhanallah al-azim, adada khalqi idha nafsi, wazina ta'arshi idha kalimatihi. Allah, our Lord, give us good in this one, good in the hereafter. Save us from anger, save us from hellfire. Ameen. Allah be happy with us, enter to us, in Jannah to Firdaus in paradise in next life forever. Ameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa guide us, Ameen. Allah forgive us, Ameen. Allah mercy us. Allah protect us, Ameen. Allah protect us, Ameen. Allah protect us, Ameen. Allah protect our children and give long life, Ameen. Allah protect our children and give long life, Ameen. Allah protect our children and give long life. Allah protect our children and Allah send children and give long life, Ameen. Allah protect our children and all words, all children and give long life, Ameen. Allah protect our children and all word children and give long life, Ameen. Ya Allah, we ask from you all good which your prophets and all good people they ask from you, Ameen. Ya Allah, we seek a protection from all the evil from which your prophets and all good people they seek a protection, Ameen. Allah se dorda she ask Nishinda task, Ameen. Allah se dorda she ask Nishinda task, Ameen. Allah se dorda she ask Nishinda task, Ameen. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى اله وسلم تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وعلينا مولانا انك انت الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله. See you tomorrow night inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon us.